Well, hello there. My name is Carl. I'm sure you've heard the term, talk the talk and walk the walk. Unfortunately, in today's corporate world, we often hear the talk, but we don't see the walk. That's why we call this video series Behind the Boardroom Door. In this series, we actually go into the boardrooms of successful companies to listen and find out what they actually say about their product, their people, and their customers. The Trotman Auto Group is one of Canada's most successful auto group dealerships, so we went behind their doors to find out what makes them successful, and more importantly, to find out what their top people actually have to say about their business, themselves, and their clients. The dialogue you're about to hear in this video series is completely unscripted and covers a wide range of topics, and completely honest, because it was held behind closed doors. So come with us now and find out if the Trotman Auto Group not only talks the talk, but do they actually walk the walk in private behind the boardroom door.
My personal thoughts on the automotive industry was actually I thought they were all snakes, and it was a place where sleazy guys, I just didn't think it was a very honest thing to do for a living. And I learned very quickly that's not the case whatsoever. The other side of it, didn't have my family reacted actually very opposite. My dad said that is exactly what you should be doing, based on his thoughts on my personality. So, and my mom just didn't care. She's just happy that I'm doing something. So,
I kind of thought it was a stereotypical, an older, drunks, that kind of stuff. And just to be honest with you, my family was very supportive. They actually helped steer me towards the automotive industry, and never looked back.
I actually thought it was going to be easy. I didn't see a challenge in being a sales advisor. And it was an eye-opening moment when I realized that it's actually really difficult to run a business, the business of selling cars. And it's a very competitive market. So I thought those guys don't really have a lot of work to do. Just hang out all day, and where's the difficulty in showing a car and selling a car? So that was actually quite an awakening. My family didn't really say anything. My parents support me. They let me do whatever I want. So they know if I start something, I'm most likely to go after it and make something out of it. So we're quite relaxed.
My family, especially my wife, was worried. Said I'm gonna change, but no. Same Sean, I never changed. Work harder and make more money.
What did she feel was going to change?
Because we heard from our friends, some car salesmen, they go to drugs, gambling, they make lots of money, but they changing their lifestyle. That's true for everyone.
It was actually my mom who convinced me to do it, because going from a salary with bonuses and everything else, and 5 weeks of vacation and all the rest of it, and my mom actually grabbed her iPad and started Googling the Trotmans, and it was right around the time I think Mike was in a business magazine locally for Top 40 Under 40, and she read some of that article, and I've got a family member who was in the business for quite a while, and I knew it could be lucrative, and really it actually came down, like I say, it came down to my mom's advice. She liked what she read about the group, and told me I should go for it, and I jumped.
You get what you put in. You're not working a 9-to-5 job, whether you're sitting on your butt or working hard, you're still coming out at the end of the day with the same amount of money. I liked if you worked harder, you got more. And my family, they're very supportive. If I decided I wanted to do something, regardless of what it was a trustworthy thing to do, and they had my back no matter what.
I think everybody kind of just initially jokingly threw out, typical car salesman jokes of what they thought a typical salesperson or the industry has all a bunch of negativity, people being ripped off or taken advantage of, or sold a car that wasn't very good. But once we got past the initial joking, everybody was really supportive. They thought I'd be good at it. They said that I'm a people person, and I'm motivated, so I thought I'd do well at it.
When I was with corporate, the idea of getting into the retail side was definitely off the table. It was like, yeah, there's no chance in hell this is never going to happen. Like I cannot ever see myself working at a dealership. Like it's just never going to happen ever, right? And then as I gained a bit more experience and started working with some different dealers and had the opportunity to see how every store in BC operated, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There was really, truly one place I wanted to work if I ever did go into a retail setting, and that was with TAG. Just because there were several reasons, but there was one group I wanted to work with. And, a couple things in corporate that motivated me to look at the retail sector. I quickly learned what type of opportunities there were for young, motivated people in this group. Not only to further their careers, but to grow within the organization and to, frankly, make a really, really, really good earning. I had no idea what people in retail automotive made before I got into the business, and the opportunity to make some serious dough in this business is far more than any other industry I know of for younger people. And money was obviously a motivator, but also the opportunity to grow in the organization. So I had an opportunity to join, and it was the hardest decision I ever made in my entire life. And jumped right in head first. So loving every minute of it.
How does your family react when you decided to join the retail industry?
My dad was super pumped because he wants a challenger. My mom took a little bit of convincing, but she sees how happy I am and how well I'm doing, so she's behind me 100%.
And how many cars are you selling on a monthly basis?
I'm averaging about 14, I believe, right now.
14 sales per month.
Per month. I'm very happy.